Lockheed Martin and Raytheon hold $280 billion in active contracts. Every dollar assumes humans are the only threat on Earth. Confirmed non-human intelligence doesn't just challenge that assumption, it erases it overnight. Your pension, your index fund, your 401k, they're all holding defense stocks right now. The entire valuation of the defense sector rests on one premise: that nation-states are the enemy. The moment that premise breaks, the math underneath every defense contract breaks with it. And you feel that in your portfolio before any government admits what happened. Here's the number that matters. The U.S. defense budget is $886 billion this year. Roughly 40% of that, about $354 billion funds programs built around countering known adversaries: Russia, China, Iran, F-35s, missile shields, cyber warfare units. All of it is threat-specific. It assumes we know who's flying the planes. One confirmed non-human craft in sovereign airspace, and Congress can't justify a single line item the same way. That's not a budget cut. That's a budget collapse. Here's why disclosure hits defense so hard and not, say, agriculture. Defense contracts are priced on threat modeling. You build what you need to beat a specific enemy. Lockheed doesn't make a generic plane. It makes a plane designed to outrun a Russian Su-57. Raytheon doesn't make a generic missile. It makes one calibrated to intercept a specific warhead trajectory. Non-human technology operating outside those parameters means every threat model gets scrapped. It's like spending 40 years training to fight a left-handed boxer and then finding out the fight is something else entirely. You don't adjust, you start over. And starting over takes a decade and a new budget architecture that no one in Washington has drafted. Lockheed Martin's stock dropped 9% in a single week after the 2023 UAP hearings in Congress. And that was just testimony, no confirmation. A full disclosure event would dwarf that. Analysts at Goldman Sachs flagged defense as the single most geopolitically exposed sector in their 2024 risk review. 9% on a rumor. Think about what the real thing does. 3 moves worth considering now. First, check your index fund exposure. The S&P 500 holds significant defense weight, and most people don't realize it. Second, watch the language coming out of the Pentagon's All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office. When bureaucrats start hedging on origin, that's the early signal. Third, aerospace and space infrastructure companies sit in a different position than weapons contractors. If disclosure happens, those firms don't lose the contract. They get a new one. Follow for the second-order effects video. We're covering exactly which sectors win when defense loses its monopoly on the unknown.